Hi, this is Dan Barrett from the Public Service Alliance of Canada's Greater Toronto Area Council. I'm reporting today on the rally outside of Queen's Park for the PSAC members who were locked out by OLG in the Rideau Carlton area. The rally included presentations from Sharon D'Souza, the regional vice president, as well as the president of the OFL and others. I've included a short video of the beginning of the rally for a little bit of context.
And I just want to say thank you to all of you who've come. We have the locked out workers from the Rideau Carlton who got up at 2 a.m. on a bus to be here. Thank you so much for coming here. And I just want to say my heart goes out to all of you. You know, being locked out since December 16th, 2015. Shame. That's shameful. They locked the doors right before the holiday season. Shame. 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 And I want to talk to you a little bit. It's not a question of not wanting to work, right? This is about an employer who's chosen to have wage freezes since 2009, who's made $1 billion last year and wants to, in the future, have 2 more years of wage freezes.
Shame, shame.
They also want to get rid of a pension plan that each one of these workers need. And I also want to say that, frankly, if a crown corporation can behave badly, what does that say to the rest of the employers? It's shameful, brothers and sisters.
Shame.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite a couple of speakers to come up and just talk a little bit about what's going on at Rideau Carlton and with OLG. So first we have our president of the Ontario Federation of Labour, Chris Buckley. Chris, can you come up, please?
Thank you, Sharon, and thank you, sisters and brothers, for being here today. You know, you've heard a bit of what's been going on, but think about this. 124 workers locked out since December 16th of last year. 124 workers that want to go to work, earn a living to provide for themselves and their families. We're here today to send the government of today a strong message. Order the employer to get back to the bargaining table. PSAC members know how to negotiate. That's what they do on behalf of their members right across this country. This is no way to negotiate, by locking the doors. And just when the employer says, here's the final offer, and 96% of the membership said, not good enough, the doors remain locked. That's not collective bargaining. That's not the Ontario we want, sisters and brothers. Not only for unionized workers, but any workers across this province. It's called fair collective bargaining. So 124 workers had their lives stopped because of a greedy employer who shut the doors. An employer who's doing extremely well financially, but it's never enough. It's about the rich getting richer and workers going down the bottom. And it's time that we stop that process across the province of Ontario. Something else we got to stop. When we look at the change in workplace review, when we look at making improvements in employment standards and labor law reform, it's time to end the use of scab workers across the province of Ontario. It's an open door for employers to do what they want. Lock out the workers, put them on strike, and bus in replacement workers. And that's not the Ontario we want. And we have to stop that injustice towards every worker across this province. To the members that are locked out, stay strong, sisters and brothers. The Ontario Federation of Labour and its affiliates are with you and support. I'm joined here today with our Executive Vice President, Brother Ahmed Gaid, and the staff of the OFL to show solidarity for you and your families. We're going to win this fight, but the only way it can be resolved is if Kathleen Wynne orders the employer to unlock those doors, get back to the bargaining table, and negotiate. And a strong message on behalf of the Ontario Federation of Labour and all affiliates across the province to the employer. Get your hands out of those members' pockets and get your hands off their well-deserved and earned pension plan once and forever. And we've heard the Premier of Ontario talk about the importance of pensions, talk about the importance of retirees retiring in dignity and respect. Well, if she's serious about that, the government today makes a phone call right now and tells them to get back to the bargaining table on behalf of 124 members and let their union negotiate a fair collective agreement. Stay strong, sisters and brothers. The OFL is with you in your fight. Thank you very much.
The Greater Toronto Area Council stands in solidarity with all those who support the PSAC members locked out since December. We encourage all to speak to your MPPs on the government's inaction to prevent one of its agencies from bargaining in bad faith, using scab workers, and perpetuating unfair labour practices in Ontario. As we heard from both the PC and the NDP MPPs, this lockout needs to stop now. As the other speakers at the rally also reiterated, this is not the Ontario that we want. Thank you.